Welcome to News
and Junk,
where we talk about news
and also junk. I think today falls kind of in the middle of that category, between news and junk, because it's the end. Because it starts as a bit of news, but then changes. So what are we talking about?
We're talking about the hoax that went viral, and that is the death of Bill Nye. Yep.
Bill Nye, the famous science guy, is not dead.
He's not.
No, he's not.
He's alive and well. And is actually on February 23rd is supposed to be making an appearance at the Mall of America.
Yes.
But the social media that went viral was basically they said that an intruder, a suspect, entered his house, killed Bill Nye, was apprehended, and then said that God made him do it.
Yes.
And so, and this is what's funny, because I thought this was for real.
Yeah.
And so then when me and Jody met up just now, I was like, dude, Bill Nye the Science Guy's dead.
And
he's like,
was surprised, because I literally was just watching a YouTube video with him debating a creationist, and I was about halfway through the video when he called and was like, hey, we need to make our videos for today. And so I get here and hear that, and I was like, whoa, I was just watching that guy. And it's actually, I was watching the debate that basically framed this hoax, because it was after he debated this creationist whose name I've completely forgotten. I'm terrible with it. Kenham. It was when somebody came out, when the hoax came out and said, oh, you know, God made me do it, was kind of the thing. And so it was just a funny little coincidence.
It is funny. And so we both, there for a minute, we both thought he was dead, because I thought it was for real. And so then I told him.
He told me it was for real.
And so he took my word for it.
But he was lying to me.
Well, no, I was misinformed. And as I started looking, looking up the information about it to do research. That's what we do here.
That's what we do. Sometimes.
I realized, hey, this is
he's alive. Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think it's good that he's alive. I mean,
yes.
You don't want to hear about people dying. We've done a couple of videos where it's been about dead people, so having one where it's about somebody that's not dead isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, it's just the opposite. Instead of talking about a murder, we're talking about someone who's alive.
Yeah.
So I am familiar with Bill Nye the Science Guy, as is Jody.
Yes.
In 5th grade science class, I watched a lot of his videos.
I did as well. We were not in 5th grade science class together,
no. But I loved them. I mean, it was like cool experiments that were cool.
Yeah.
And as a 5th grader,
hey,
I enjoyed it.
Blew stuff up. Made
stuff. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill.
Is that actually the song?
Yeah.
I don't remember it. So.
Oh my goodness.
It was longer for me. It was
catchy.
like I got like 4
I'll
or
always
5
remember
years
that.
on you. So.
I'll always remember that.
But one thing, though, when we heard about the story about Bill Nye possibly being dead, was, and that somebody had said, that God made them do it, and the fact that I had just been watching a debate between Bill Nye and the creationists about evolution versus creation, was that one of Bill Nye's kind of goals, it seems, in life is to make you not believe in God, and which is unfortunate for that to kind of be one of his driving forces, because whatever you believe, I mean, spending your life kind of crushing other people's beliefs just doesn't seem very nice to me, but that's just me. But we were talking about whether or not, can you believe in God and still be a scientist?
Yeah,
he thinks that creationism kind of is a detriment to scientific advancement.
Yeah.
Which, even just using science proves that that's not true, because science is observation, and you can observe that people who believe in God have contributed just as much, if not more, because, up until a few decades ago, everybody believed in some form of God, whether it was Christian God or not. It was just what everybody believed. So every advancement from the discovery of fire and the will all the way up to the moon landing was pretty much done by the majority of people who believed in some form of God.
I'm kind of dumbfounded because
dumbfounded is a good word.
He doesn't think that a person who believes in creationism can make a contribution to science in any way. And in fact, he doesn't believe that they are good voters or good taxpayers or like good for society.
This is not just our interpretation. He literally said that we need educated voters and taxpayers and educated people who can make advancements in science. So we need to stop teaching we need to continue teaching evolution and stop teaching creation.
Yes, and that was a big part of his debate with Ken Ham.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much like one of his main arguments. He spent so much time trying to prove that evolution is true or fact that he's not making a contribution to science.
Yeah.
He's spending too much time trying to debate people, and he should be researching stuff. In the debate you can watch, it's on YouTube, Bill Nye versus Kim Ham debate, evolution versus creationism.
Started watching. Good debate. From what I saw, they both were making their arguments like they do. And
one of his main debates was, of course, that creationists don't make good scientists, or creationists don't make good contributors to society, period.
Ken Ham pointed out several examples, but the one that stuck in my mind from what I've watched of it so far is the man who invented the MRI, which revolutionized medicine, has saved thousands of lives. The man who invented that is a creationist. He believes in God, and he believes in the Christian God, but he's a young Earth creationist, and he developed the medical technology that is saving lives today. Somebody's getting an MRI scan that's going to save their lives today, I guarantee it. Because and so they do contribute. You can be a creationist and still be a scientist. There's no reason that you can't, which is kind of was the whole point of the debate. And like instantly, as soon as that evidence was put forward, here's a creationist who's not just contributed to science but is saving lives. The debate should have been over.
Yeah, because if that's his whole leg, he don't have a leg to stand on.
Yeah, I mean, he's allowed to believe what he wants to believe.
Yeah,
right? So,
and that's the thing is, I know Christians who believe in evolution.
Yeah.
I know
they're wrong, but I know them.
I know Christians who are creationists.
Younger creationists.
And that I am one, and Jody as well. Hey, you know whatever you. I mean, that's up to you. I'm not going to spend my entire life.
Yeah, I got more important things to do than
trying to tell people creation is right or evolution.
I mean, if that's what we're talking about, we'll talk about it. But
yeah.
I got other things to do.
Exactly.
I got YouTube videos to make.
Exactly. I mean, we got a bunch to make.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So, hey, I'm glad Bill Nye's alive.
We're glad he's alive though, because you never want to hear about people dying, and even if you disagree with them, it's better to have the back and forth than to just silence your people you disagree with.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Am I annoyed that Bill Nye's on this like warpath of debating creationists? Yeah, kind of annoying. Am I glad he's alive? Yeah. I don't want the guy dead.
Yeah. We don't want him dead. We don't want anybody dead.
But I will say, hey, Bill Nye, if you really want to make a contribution to science, quit debating and get in that science room
and do some science.
Build
a bridge. That's what mechanical engineers do, right? They build bridges.
Yeah, they build bridges and MRI machines.
And MRI machines.
Ooh! Yeah. I think that's probably why Ken Ham used that, actually.
There might have been. Is that the final verdict on this topic?
Well,
Bill Nye is alive, so I guess that would be the final verdict.
Bill Nye,
alive.
Science guy, alive.
So, if you liked the video, make sure and click the like button, and also subscribe, and comment down below.
Yeah, and remember, you be the judge, and that's the final verdict.